My family told me I couldn't afford to join their cruise, so I stayed home. Then they saw my rooftop dinner party with the CEO they'd been trying to impress for years. I work in tech sales. My parents and brother assume I'm barely scraping by because I drive a 2012 Civic and rent a studio apartment. Last month, my mom called about a family Mediterranean cruise. It's $4,000 per person, honey. We know that's out of your range, so don't worry about it. I didn't correct her. My commission checks have been insane this year, but they never ask about my actual job. They just see my old car and make assumptions. My brother drives a leased BMW and lives in a house my parents helped him buy. That's their measure of success. The cruise was scheduled for last weekend. They posted photos from the airport, all matching luggage and excited faces. My mom texted me a picture of the ship with a sad face emoji. Wish you could be here. I replied with a thumbs up and went back to finalizing my event. That Saturday night, I hosted a private dinner on the rooftop of the city's most exclusive restaurant, the kind of place that requires booking 3 months in advance and has a wait list longer than most people's mortgage terms. 20 guests, including our company's CEO and several major executives from client companies. I'd been planning it for months as a client appreciation event, my way of thanking the people who made my record-breaking year possible. The venue was perfect. Floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city skyline, string lights creating this warm glow, catered food from a Michelin-starred chef, and a violinist playing softly in the corner. I wore a suit that cost more than my monthly rent, but I'd earned it. Every handshake, every conversation felt natural. These were my people, the ones who saw my work ethic, not my car. Around 8 p.m., I posted one photo to LinkedIn. Nothing flashy, just a tasteful shot of the setup with a professional caption thanking our clients and partners for an incredible year. I tagged a few people, including our CEO, Richard Morrison. Within 30 minutes, my phone started buzzing. Richard had reposted my photo with a comment that made my chest tight. Grateful for partners like this who go above and beyond. This team member closed our largest enterprise deal this year and continues to set the bar for excellence. I watched the likes and comments roll in. Industry people I'd been trying to connect with for years were suddenly in my mentions. Then my personal phone started ringing. My brother called first. His voice had this edge to it. Dude, are you at dinner with Richard Morrison right now? I stepped away from the table, walking to a quieter corner of the rooftop. Yeah, client event. Why? Client event? Do you know who that is? Dad's been trying to get a meeting with him for 2 years for the business. How did you even get his number? He's my company's CEO, I said simply. We work together. Silence. Then I heard him talking to someone in the background, probably his wife. No way. There's no way he makes that kind of money. Before I could respond, my phone buzzed with another call. Mom. I let it ring through and went back to my guests. An hour later, my mom finally got through. Her voice was tight, controlled in that way it gets when she's upset, but trying not to show it in public. Honey, we're seeing pictures of you online. You're having dinner with Richard Morrison? I could hear the waves in the background, the sounds of the cruise ship. Yeah, Mom, it's a work thing. A work thing? We've been trying to get an introduction to him for your father's consulting business. He won't return our emails. How long have you known him? About 2 years? Since I started at the company. I heard my dad's voice now, demanding to know how I could afford that venue. The rooftop restaurant wasn't exactly a secret in business circles. It was known for being impossible to book and incredibly expensive. Then I heard rustling as my brother grabbed the phone. His voice was different now, quieter. Wait, I'm looking at Morrison's post. He mentioned an enterprise deal. The Morrison account. There was a pause, and I could practically hear him Googling. That's the $2.3 million deal that made industry news last quarter. The one all the tech publications covered. Another pause. Longer this time. Then my mom's voice came back on the line, barely above a whisper. You closed that deal? I watched the city lights sparkle below me.